All right, we're live again. I'll wait for folks to come on. I'm going to be rebuilding my e-buggy and nitro buggy for the race this weekend. Got a lot total rebuild going on. Y'all come in, say hello. We're building an e-buggy right now. Rebuilding it, I mean. Kind of early on a Friday. Took the day off to run practice today. Well, most people will be working today, but I'm going to be trying to enjoy the weekend, this last race. Y'all stop in and say hello. Nope, not working today. What's up, Sean? Yeah, I'm took the day off to run practice. We're gonna have practice from 10 to 10. Track needs a little work, so I'm gonna work on the track as I go along and try to make the most of the weekend. One last hurrah. Till next time. Just working. Sucks to be you. Right now I'm working on my e-buggy. So I am working. It's a lot more fun doing this. I wasn't gonna run the e-buggy. I changed my mind. Run e-buggy and nitro buggy. Anybody else get on here, drop in, say hello. Most people are probably like Sean having to work. I normally would be, obviously, but I took the day off to run practice. Here, Lagoon might be getting us a 10th scale class together to run there. That'd be cool. I used to run. I'd be there every weekend running 10th scale oval. So we had a track in Pleasant Grove that I got started at. It closed, and that was the closest track. So David Sawyer and I went down there all the time. I was there the first one to get there, first one and last one to leave. Matter of fact, when I left, I still had the track record at that track for a stock buggy. All we ran was a stock buggy back then. It was I can't remember what motor, but was a brush motor. It was stock and well, it'd be just I can't remember what it was, 27 turn or something like that. And it was a brush motor. Nike had batteries. Then there was a modified class that we hardly ever ran that was stupid fast. I tried running that once at a state race there. And I found out I didn't have the batteries for it. The batteries had to have special batteries to run the modified motor. My batteries were good for stock. I saw where somebody posted that why didn't they run 10 scale anymore? I think the 10th scale oval stuff changed when everything went to brushless and lipo. I think seemed like it kind of died off. It's weird. I imagine you'd have to run like to keep from being too stupid fast. You probably had to run a smaller motor and a 1S battery, probably still be stupid fast. They only do quarter scale there now, and yeah, it's out of control. They were running it when I was there, not as much as 10th scale at the time, and a bunch of them were trying to get me to run it, and I just like, man, I just can't see spending that much money. I drove one. Guys were trying to convince me to run it. He let me drive his. Oh boy, I gotta have a fan. He told me we were running like 6.4 second laps or something, 6.4, 6.5. And he let me drive his. He says, you're not going to run a 6.4 with these cars. And after about 4 or 5 laps, I was busting off 6.4 and 6.5. It's like it was nothing. That's where I got my hammered throttle finger from, running wide open. I spent a lot of time setting cars up then too. I'd try one thing at a time every time I was down there. Every time I go down there and practice, I was down there testing, just like I do now. I didn't like losing then either. Need to swap these old arms out. Yeah, 10th scale. Quarter scale. Crazy. It's fun. Man, those cars are fun to drive. They drive a little more like a real car, handling wise, because they roll more. They're heavier and whatnot, and bigger, obviously. A lot of fun. Tires are real expensive in that. Tires are way more important in oval anyway. It's like I'm going to switch over to soft arms on my buggies. So this weather's getting cool. It's going to be kind of cool this weekend, so I got some black compound tires I plan on running. I'm never going to use them probably anywhere but the warehouse, so why would I do that? So I'm going to go ahead and use them up, I guess. See, I got tires stacked up everywhere right here. Actually, these are black compound. I ran these the other night at TNT. I don't know what these are. These are reflexes too. Green. I've got a couple sets of green, couple sets of black. I tried running these slicks the other night. Track was too dry. It was a handful. Track is just, we had a problem with the sprinklers where they don't run on the schedule like they're supposed to. So track dried out pretty bad the last couple of weeks. So Sean, when are y'all coming down? I know Will's got some stuff going on. I'm gonna rebuild these diffs. I got you. We're gonna try to make the most of it. We're gonna have fun. The raffle e-buggy still hadn't showed up. If you saw my live last night, I was talking about that. We were waiting on FedEx. They had a delay in Georgia. So while I was doing the live last night, up to about 7 o'clock, it said it was still coming, and then all of a sudden it said delayed again. So got to come today. And what sucks is they send it signature only, which that's what Absolute does unless you specify otherwise. And because it's a donation thing, I wasn't filling anything out, so he sent it signature required. So, oh boy, it is what it is. Got a lot of work to do today. I got to totally rebuild cart. I'm not really going to do anything to the center of the chassis on the e-buggy. Just rebuild the diffs, clean all this up, check the bearings, change the arms. But I say that's not a lot. That's a pretty good bit. But then nitro buggy, I got to go through it completely. The arms, the hard arms, especially the fronts, when the weather starts getting colder like it is, they tend to break. If you hit something just right, it takes a strange hit to do it, but it's definitely time to go in. So I had one do it at Shark a couple weekends ago, and it wasn't even cold there yet. But they had been getting a little loose, like they'd taken some bad hits and just not quite broke yet. And I think I had landed just right and broke it. So that was right off the first heat. And then first heat, uh, that broke. Second heat, when I put the front back together, I didn't tighten the. I don't know where it is. There's these set screws that hold the front hinge pins in. And when I put the nuts back on, you have to Loctite them because those locking nuts, eventually that nylon in there that locks it down will it'll eventually wear out. And lo and behold, it was worn out. And the fact that those set screws weren't in there just helped it, and it broke the hinge pin, which those hinge pins are damn near indestructible. So, but it broke the hinge pin because the nut came off first. Kind of weird. I'm going to take this shock tower out. Do it right. Y'all come in here, say hello. Just wrenching, getting ready for big race this weekend, last one. I'm going to reshim this diff. I'll get through with it. I had to water the track this morning. We'll go there in a few minutes. If I get this diff done, run in there and check on it again. I may hit it one more time. I get some Q-tips. Now this diff felt a little loose. What's strange is these bearings never wear out on this diff cup ring and pinion. We'll pull it apart and check it anyway. Probably haven't taken this apart since I built the buggy. Usually what I'll end up doing is taking this apart, checking it, and cleaning it up, putting it back together. Yeah, that feels good. Got a little crunch to it. I think I'll pop it out. is 12. They run them forklifts outside next door. Twelve by 18. So I've got a mess going on here. Got a little wear on my gears because my mesh was a little loose. So I'm going to tighten that up once I get through rebuilding it. All right, let's see what we got here. Well, they're making a lot of noise out there. Moving a bunch of big metal beams and stuff. Gotta make sure I put these diffs in right. I know I did it backwards. I do it like the nitro buggy. Try to. This picture looks. This one goes to the left side. Okay. Yeah. Confused myself. Hang on. Uh-oh. How far away will your next closest track be? So what's up now? SKDB16. Next closest track right now, There's RC3 in Huntsville, hour and a half away, I guess, maybe a little longer. But I'd have to look that up. It's probably 2 hours. And then there's Shark and like Muscle Shoals area. It's about 2.5 hours. They're putting something in Montgomery. They're working on something there. It's called RC Fun Place. They're it's not necessarily a track. It's more of a bashing thing right now, but I think they're working on something. So I'm not really sure how that's going. We're gonna work on getting another one going. It's gonna take some time. Yeah, ouch, for real. This track is 15-20 minutes from my house. So we're not done yet. We're just a bump in the road, I guess you'd say. Keep getting these pop-ups about trying to sell me some antivirus stuff in my new computer. In New Zealand, we have a local track, only 9 members or so. Then it's 4 hours away. Dang. Yeah. It's the way gas prices and stuff now are. I can't afford to travel much, so this has been a blessing for a while now. This pretty big blow. We're gonna pull through. Ain't got no choice, Gotta figure something out. We're gonna get our stuff out and start working on finding a new place. Yeah, inflation is pretty rough. 4 hours for the next closest track. Yeah, people, they don't know what they got till it's gone. We had a period of time where nobody was showing up, and if it wasn't for club members, we wouldn't have had a place. And then we got a lot of club members that never even come, but they're paying their monthly dues. It's weird to me. I appreciate it, but hard to keep a track going with nobody showing up. We'd have several days where it wouldn't be enough to race. But it was picking up really good lately. We've had another member, Devon's been really promoting it, doing a better job than I could ever do. And together we've made a good team. And it was going great. We were looking to have our best year ever. In cold weather, we're indoor track, so cold weather is our best time, and gearing up to be something special being taken from us. It's nothing, no hard feelings. The new, I say new landlord, he bought the place, just 2 warehouses and the lot and all that a couple of years ago, and there's always a threat of he might need to expand. And now he's getting growing. They got the parking lot full of them. It's a metal fab shop. They've got all kind of stuff out in the parking lot. They're fabricating for people and shipping out. Good business to be in. Maybe that's what I should have done. Yeah, inflation right now is something else. It's everything is so expensive. Everything. Can't hardly go out to eat for less than 40 or $50. Yeah, but that's just two of it. This wedding sounds like he held off as long as he could. Only started this year. We're 70 New Zealand dollars a pair of Proline mounted buggy rims. God. Tires are not cheap, that's for sure. Um, yeah, he did. He warned us when he came in that might be a thing, and it went so long, we just kind of felt numb to it and thought it was going to be good. But we should have, in reality, we should have been started looking then. I remember when it came and we talked about that, and we thought maybe we had a year, and then a year went by, another year. We thought, man, this is going great. We're good to go, and we never even pursued it. This is kind of a shock. He's kind of in a hurry to get it done now, so we talked him into letting us stay as long as we could, which was 60 days from when he told us. So he's a nice guy. No ill feelings from any of us, really. Just kind of sucks. What we got here is, we got this indoor warehouse. We rented for $1,400 a month, which is like a unicorn. That's just unheard of these days. So you can only expect something like this to happen. He's not making any money at $1,400. He could make a lot more, filling the shop up and fabbing more stuff. He's got that shop next to us, but same size. It's like, so he's got it split into two. It's the same size as our place, and it's full. So he needs more room. He probably just knock the wall down and open it on up, I guess. You're gonna have a mess. It's pretty dirty. Yeah, a lot to cover. All right, so let me get these diffs done. So they're out there running. You can hear them. I can hear them running forklifts now. They're moving all sorts of metal around. I think they're trying to trying to move some of it out of our way. $14,000 a year. Wow, that's bedtime for you. Okay. Uh, all right. Thank you. Um, Thanks for stopping in and chatting. Just getting started our day here. All right. Best to you too. Thank you. So I could at least share this, I guess. Okay, let's see here. Sorry, I was trying to share this. Get a few more people on here, local people at least. Not sure how many people are coming to practice today. I'm trying to get a head start on. I get pretty busy. There's my 7,000. Get pretty busy trying to run things. I like to get here early and so I can have free time by myself to work on the car. Like I need some 7,000. I'll probably finish building this disc and go check on the track, see if I need to water again. So if I do, I'll have a little break. I'll just put a message in there that I'll be right back. Just let the stream run. Good grief, I got this thing tied up here. Yeah, when I do this, I have parts scattered everywhere. It's a mess. At least this year, I had some vacation days to use for this. Last year, between having COVID and hurting my back, I had to use all my vacation days for that just to get by. Which kind of sucked, but this year been okay. I think I've got 4 days left, so it's all good. Just using one this week today. God, this is getting low. may have another bottle in there. I do. Got some thick stuff that I'll never use. I've experimented with all different fluids, but I still like 752 e-buggy and nitro buggy. I would like to experiment some more with e-buggy, but now I'm kind of stuck because I'm not going to have a track to test on. So maybe one day I'll find a place to test or go somewhere and test something. So looks like the pit chick will be most of the day at least be sitting home waiting on our raffle e-buggy to show up. It's coming last minute. Nothing like last minute raffle to stress me out. I got a lot of diff building to do. I got 6 total. This will be the first one. It's almost done. I'll do this e-buggy, nitro buggy, but I'm doing pretty good. I'm at 8 o'clock, and progressing along pretty good. Y'all say hello. Be shy. Greg Trot. Don't have anything better to do than watch Danny work on stuff. I hear you. You have to watch another commercial. This is getting that e-buggy ready to wear you out. If my batteries stay together, that's the thing. The batteries have been on their last leg for a minute. So lost 2 already. They're all bought at the same time. I do have a set of non-HV batteries I could throw in there. I have to change to 4mm connectors. think I got any drinks for this weekend. Need some water. I have to bring some waters. I got 3 waters left the whole weekend. Greg Trot, you gotta get up there and clean up your stuff. We got a bunch of people filling those spots up, so got to make room for them. I got to look at the list again, see who's coming next to you. Warn them. Give them a warning on what they got to put up with for the weekend. Need another shim. What that big ass shim's for? What that little shim? That's the wrong thing of shim. There they go. It's nice having a good supply of J&T stuff. Always got shims and bearings and whatnot, and sell them as well. I've got to reshim this dip. It's a little loose. Oh, I put it on the wrong side. Oh, I need that shim. Two. Thought that was one. There's 2. So anybody else coming today? Let me know. Just curious who all is going to show up. I expect today to be very busy. Most people show up tomorrow or Sunday. Some are going to come Sunday only, which that's great too. We had that idea to so it didn't single out people that didn't want to do a 2-day weekend. I think that was a good idea. On the screw. Make some new peels. Let's see what this. Yeah, it's just too. That's too tight. tight. This has got to stay on the loose side. All I can do is add a shim. There, try that. That's all good. I gotta see if I can find this tiny longer screw. Still gotta do some screw organizing. Got a bunch of new screws. I got a new bend for it. Haven't had time to fool with it yet. So my screws are a mess. I got like us used screws. These are new screws, but I got all the cat heads and button heads all combined. So I have to do a lot of digging. So I've got this bend over there that I'm going to be able to do it and label it and everything, but that's going to take some time. The good thing is I'm going to have some time once the tracks stuff's taken care of. Find a match to that one. So what I'm doing here is I got one of these screws kind of stripped out, so I'm just putting a little bit longer one in there to get a little more bite to it. There's plenty of room in that area. I think these screws should have been a tiny bit longer anyway. Sure, I'll do it by hand so I don't rip it out again. And test when do these, test these shims to test the gear mesh. You got to bolt things down all the way. You got to put this A block down on there. One thing I noticed, my A block is about worn out. I don't know if you can see that. I have to get up here. Those pieces drag the ground on the HB car pretty bad. Need to replace this one. So, I may have one. I've got so many of these blocks. Most of them are ones I never use, though. Got stock C plates, D plates, no A plates. Well, that sucks. What it is. All right, let's see. It's still tight. Dang. The front can be a little looser. I'm not too concerned about it. I was just trying to tighten up a little bit. Like I need a super thin shim. So we're back to 2 shims this side again. I probably could shim the pinion and get it a little better, but not too worried about it. E-buggy. I don't know what they're doing over there, making funny noise. And now the shim feels just right. Weird noises they're making. All right, so I'm gonna take this back off. I'm gonna put some of my new grease from Jared Wright, the Weed Racing. What do I do with it? There it is. So I've been using this for a little while. Weed Racing Development, Jared Wright, his stuff. He sent me this to try out. I still got to make a video. I'm doing that later today when I do my nitro buggy teardown. I've been running it for a while. Seems to be doing great. Stuff is a little thicker than what I've been running. Stays on pretty good. Been pretty happy with it. So I'm putting it in my e-buggy now. So check it out at Weed Racing Development from Jared Wright up in Huntsville. Appreciate him. So I'm going to put some new peels in here. 2. The A block gets a 2-dot up peel. Good grief. Let's see. So I gotta dig out some arms. I wonder if I got them here. Rear arm. I'm gonna go with soft arms for the cool weather. Might go ahead and get these glued in here before I go water the track. Take a minute. Usually have a glue tip on here. Makes this a little easier. I'm out of them. Oh gosh, I'm gluing my finger together. Bunch of crap on here. A piece of rubber from the tire. Always glue these inserts in the front, but not in the rear. They're these carbon, a little stiffer. Y'all say hello. Let me know what's going on. I guess most people are working. It's 8 o'clock. Everybody's starting to work now. I'm off today. So my work today is wrenching and running practice. Right now I'm rebuilding the e-buggy, getting it ready for this weekend. And I'll do the nitro buggy after that. Rebuilt the diff, the front. I'm working on the front now. Rebuilt the diff, and now I'm prepping the arms. Just been gluing the front inserts in. Oh, jeez, just put glue all over the wrong spot. Found a new home for the track. Not yet. Right now, we're focused on getting this race done and getting all our stuff out. And then once all that's over, then we're going to start the next step, trying to find something. So it's kind of at a standstill right now. Oh, look on it. Devon, Greg, you could go practice not trotting. It's not. It's in his blood. He can't get away from that. I gave him an example how to do it the other night by when I tapped him, I stopped. But I don't think he even noticed. I didn't have any breakfast this morning. I'm starving. Maybe I'll run and get me something after a while. I gotta go get some zip ties. Anyway, fix the bridge. I was gonna go water the track, but now we got more people on here. I guess I'll just hang around. I don't want to dip out when everybody's coming on. I kind of expect it to get worse when everybody's going to work, but it's looking like everybody's on it at work. Friday, no one wants to work. That's right. I definitely don't want to. And I'm not. Well, actually, I guess I am. When I'm at work, I can't be on my phone, so they frown upon that. I'm gonna have to go water the track, I think, though. So I'm gonna see in a few, shower, food, and day of tuning the track for me. Sounds good. All right, I put that note on there. I'm stepping out. I'm gonna go water the track, and I'll be right back.